If you had to describe Rajkot Smart City in just one word, what would that be?
It is transformational.
Empowering.
Innovation.
Collaboration.
Rajkot is a city with the historical roots. Rajkot is the fourth largest city of Gujarat, with the population of around 2 million and still climbing. Rajkot is really developing fast because everyone from Saurashtra wants to have a property in Rajkot. They want to move to Rajkot. Because of the entrepreneur, as Kamat sir said, it gives, nurtures them entrepreneurs. So each and everyone wants to try and to be settled in Rajkot, and then they want to excel.
Yes.
So these things created pressure on our civic services.
Rajkot is developing very fast, and it's one of the city where the government of India also decided that it should be one of the 100 smart cities.
I was closely involved with the project implementation and all that. So we could say that we are often implementing this tech in the city are facing a lot of bureaucratic issues and bureaucratic hurdles over it. But here the support of Dhaduk sir and Ravi bhai was tremendous.
We have discussed about these signature projects like smart hooking and a data center part. So apart from that, we have also done geographical integration system, integrated transit management system, adaptive traffic control systems, and we have also, I want to say that we have won the national award for the ATCS solutions.
How many awards have you won actually? 2 years of college, now there's a third one.
Yeah.
List is long and
So there is a e-governance award, is a combined award of ATCS and hockey.
And hockey.
Oh
Yes.
wow, okay, got it. So total 3 awards. There.
Total 3 awards.
3 national awards.
Yes, sir.
and in Gujarati we can say that it is a collar ઊંચા રાખવા જેવું.
Yeah.
And I want to give credit to our consortium partner like Allied Digital has made a tremendous solutions to mitigate our problems and requirements.
I believe that it's not just about the flashy smart apps. It's a lot of things that citizens usually don't see, but their impact is seen.
Tech Talks Roundtable by Allied Digital. The future begins here. Voices of vision through thick and thin. Round the table we build and share ideas that fly through the open air. Let's start this episode of Tech Talks Roundtable.
Hello and welcome to Tech Talks Roundtable. I'm your host Romil Dodhiwala, and today we have a very special episode coming in straight from Rajkot, a city which is a mix of tradition, technology, and I would say a very in-depth cultural vibes. So today we have gathered here to discuss about Rajkot Smart City. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Rajkot is the 4th largest city in Gujarat, and it is known for its entrepreneurial spirit as well as culture, and of course lots of tasty food. The Kathiawadi food, dhokla, fafda, jalebi, and what's not. I should maybe stop the podcast and order something. And today, to discuss about Rajkot Smart City, we have a very full house panel, the experts from the Rajkot Smart City and Allied Digital, who has helped build Rajkot Smart City. So let me introduce the panel. We have Mr. Samir Dhaduk, the Director of IT at Rajkot Smart City Development Limited, in short RSCDL. Welcome, Mr. Samir.
Thank you, Romil. Nice to be here.
Then we have Mr. Ravi Parmar, Deputy General Manager of IT at RSCDL. Glad to have you, Mr. Ravi.
Thank you, Romil, and excited to talk about our cities.
Amazing. And then from Allied Digital, we have Mr. Raghuvir Kamat, the Assistant Vice President of Projects at Allied Digital. Hello, Mr. Raghuvir Kamat, and welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us. Looking forward to a great discussion.
Then we have Mr. Chintan Soni, the Senior Project Manager at Allied Digital. Great to have you, Mr. Chintan.
Yeah, hi everyone. Very good morning and glad to join this roundtable.
Amazing, and as always, I am your host and your host, and my role is basically to help the conversation go on and in a free flowing manner. So, gentlemen, this conversation is going to be a mix of professional and personal touch, and we will try to unreveal and go into the depth into all about Rajkot. First of all, like the vibe of Rajkot, the culture of Rajkot. And before that, I would like to know that Samir, Mr.
Sir.
Samir, since you are a native Rajkotian and you are also heading the IT department for the smart city of Rajkot, can you tell us something like what makes Rajkot so special? I mean, what's the vibe historically as well as culturally?
Absolutely, Romil. Rajkot is a city with the historical roots. As you said earlier, we have some landmarks that are associated with our father of nation Mahatma Gandhi. We have Kaba Gandhi Nodelo where he resided. We have one school. Earlier it was known as Alfred High School,
Okay.
where Gandhiji studied. Now it is turned into a museum. So we have these landmarks which keeps us rooted to our history. Culturally, Rajkot is one sort of, we can say it is situated in the heart of the Saurashtra region, and we can say it is one sort of capital of Saurashtra region. We have very vibrant culture. This can be seen from the festivals that we celebrate,
Yeah.
naming Navratri. During this Navratri Garba nights, the city becomes lively. Second thing, we celebrate Janmashtami. We have 5-day fair. We call it Janmashtami Lok Mela.
Oh, wow.
Thousands of people gather at the Mela. We have rides, fun, entertainments, lots of things over there in the Mela. Same thing during the Diwali. It's fully lighted, and it's the vibes are I cannot just explain the words, but it's like you can only experience it.
True.
Yeah, and if you come down to food, traditionally we Rajkot are foodies. Our some specialities like spicy fafda. Then we have jalebis, sweet jalebis. Combination of this fafda and jalebi is very much famous. Rajkot is known by the fafda jalebi flavors.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we have our traditional Gujarati thali, which is a mix of all sorts of local cuisines. I think my friends from Allied would have tasted. Raghuvir ji, आप आए थे, आपने तो टेस्ट किया ही होगा.
Sure.
How did you like?
Absolutely, the culture of food, the foodies of in Rajkot, they're terrific. Basically, for me, as I mentioned, early morning I used to wake up just to know that I'm going to have fafda jalebi for my breakfast, and actually that was what my staple diet was. That gave me basically energy to work also, because it's a combination of spiciness and the sweetness, and of course there must be some content in that which gives us the energy. Besides that, lunches with RSCDL team and my team was fantastic with Kathiawadi lunch basically, and of course during snacks we used to have what you call as fafda jalebi was always there. But other than that, we had
Khandvis and doklas
yes, many things were there. So I really enjoyed staying in Rajkot, because during the project stage, I had to do a lot of planning and initiation activities. So I was spending a lot of days and time there. Really, it was fantastic. Secondly, I also know that Rajkot is an entrepreneurial buzz. So they are basically very innovative in terms of mechanical development. So I know there were some scooters which got converted into
Chakras,
yes.
Chakras,
So
yeah.
that was very fascinating. So basically the combination of this has really made Rajkot good for a smart city development. Yeah. So that's the keyword I can say is what it is.
What was your experience, Chintan?
Yeah, that's right. Sir has rightly mentioned that. I noticed the city has a legacy of craftsmanship and entrepreneurship. Because Rajkot has many businesses like jewelry business, textile business, and automobile parts. So it has a vast variety of mechanical industries are situated in the Rajkot city.
Yeah.
And the culture of the Rajkot is a very warm and welcoming. So it felt like we are joining a legacy of transformation, and it's also about a progress and cherish to the heritage.
Amazing. Ravi sir, what do you say about this?
I agree with all of you that Rajkot is an indeed unique. We have a bigger challenges in communities, but we are trying to reduce it to in a community values in a run in a deep. So Rajkot peoples are proud because we have a capital of Saurashtra. We are famous for our Watson Museum, like Mahatma Gandhi Museum, as earlier said by Dhaduk sir. Mahatma Gandhi Museum, Watson Museum, and our colleges like that. And we are trying to run in 100 smarter cities in a participation. So yeah, I would like to say that Rajkot is now giving in a big movement for that.
Amazing. So I can say that Rajkot is a city which is, mix of, it is rooted in its culture and tradition, but somewhere it is very creative. As you correctly mentioned about that chakdo, the motorcycle has been converted into one of the auto rickshaws where, around 15 to 20 people are riding all together. So over there, I believe that that's actually the Rajkotian spirit. And that has led to the success of the city, and then eventually that is the reason why it is getting ahead in the smart city race as well. So let's take a step back and try to understand why Rajkot actually decided to become a smart city, how this journey actually started. So now I would like to ask Samir sir and Ravi sir, because you are the leaders at the Rajkot Smart City, the main organization which is handling the entire stuff. So can you tell me how it actually started? What were the key drivers behind the need for a Rajkot Smart City?
Great question, Romil. The Rajkot's journey for smart city, or thirst for smart city, is driven by two things. First is opportunity. First comes necessity, then comes opportunity. Rajkot is the fourth largest city of Gujarat, with the population of around 2 million and still climbing. Rajkot is really developing fast because everyone from Saurashtra wants to have a property in Rajkot. They want to move to Rajkot. Because of the entrepreneur, as Kamat sir said, it gives, nurtures them entrepreneurs. So each and everyone wants to try and to be settled in Rajkot, and then they want to excel.
Yes.
So these things created pressure on our civic services. Civic services are feeling the strain. You name the civic services like water supply, garbage, drainage. We need to develop our infrastructure so that we can cope up the inflow and the expansion of the city.
Yeah.
It was like bringing typical big city challenges in the Rajkot.
Yes.
When the city grows big itself, it is having its own challenges.
True.
Rajkot was facing such challenges, and we need to cope up that.
So there was a need, and that's the reason Rajkot grabbed the opportunity to now go ahead in the smart city race.
Yes.
Amazing. Ravi sir, what's your comment?
I absolutely agree with the Dhaduk sir. That Rajkot also had two challenges at that time, because we doesn't have a modern infrastructure and needs at that time. So day by day we are improving on, we all have necessary requirements are increasing day by day due to traffic violations, safety. So we are now more improving on part of that like city needs facing our digital challenges right now in current days. So for add on that, we actually need to digitize and to adopt the modern cultures day by day with the city requirements. So yeah.
Interesting.
Another factor was, Romil, forward-thinking leadership of Rajkot city administration, we can say. our municipal commissioners and elected officials were very proactive, and they were, like a people who accept the technology and then want to excel. So such type of state of mind was, beneficial for us to move ahead. As we say, they saw other cities, say be it in Gujarat or in elsewhere in India, that how technology was used to sustain or to increase the capacity of the city's infrastructure. So they wanted Rajkot should be not left behind.
So,
So what happened? At the same time, Government of India announced Smart City Mission.
yeah.
So this was like, you were finding some solution and someone,
Yeah.
so this is the solution.
Yeah.
So they grabbed the opportunity
Yes.
to enhance the infrastructure capacity of the city to meet up the typical big city challenges.
Oh wow! So I can say that Rajkot being a medium-sized city,
Yeah.
but it was already facing the challenges which we are facing usually in the mega cities.
Yes.
And then it grabbed because there was a necessity.
Yes.
It grabbed the opportunity,
Yes.
and alongside even the smart city mission of government India came in. So
yes.
multiple factors played a key
Yeah,
role,
yeah,
and of
yeah.
course the forward thinking
Leadership of the city administration, yes.
Interesting.
Correct.
Yeah, Chintan.
That's right, because from the outsider perspective, when we Allied Digital engage with the Rajkot city, we observe some kind of issues like street hawking issues, and it causes the congestions, traffic congestions, and the other pedestrian safety issues and all that. So this is not a actual issue of Rajkot, but it is a complete issue facing with the different cities also. So we come up with a solution, and we are creating implementing good projects under the Rajkot Smart City.
Okay, interesting.
That's true, Chintan. Actually, I visualized that when I was there, that Rajkot is developing very fast, and it's one of the city where the government of India also decided that it should be one of the 100 smart city. It should be in the list of 100 smart cities. And as you correctly mentioned, leadership of the administration there
Yes.
allowed you to grab the opportunity, basically. And the forward thinking, Romil, was, they didn't just go for the standard modules that, it was required in the smart city. This AI-based illegal hawking system was one out of the, thinking process that the administration had. It's just not that, they wanted to prevent hawking. They wanted to ensure that there are, locations available for the hawkers, and, that will help for decongestion of crowd walking on the road, because these guys were occupying the footpaths, and also traffic management was also can be improved. That was how the thought process was. So I have a understanding that, or I've gone through the net, and I found that around 70% of the population would actually be moving to these urban cities by the year of 2050. So that's what is the thing, and it's a forward thinking which is well utilized and efficiently organized and implemented.
Got it. So I can say that the purpose behind Rajkot Smart City was, of course, to solve the problems on the spot, such as public safety, illegal hawking, traffic management and all, but also prepare for the future. And hence somewhere a modular approach has also been taken for a medium-sized city who has brought in solutions that are being implemented in the mega cities. Also, my team has been doing some research, and what they found out is that smart city initiatives can trigger a virtuous cycle of growth. And one study found that smart cities can raise the GDP per capita as much as 21% over 5 years. So it's not just about solving the problems, but also boosting the economy and the livability in the long run. What's your say on this, Ravi sir?
Yeah, absolutely. A smarter city is always more efficient and attractive city. So for that, residents, for business, for investors, So I would like to say that we wanted to Rajkot as a safer, cleaner, and more convenient city for that.
Okay, so it sounds like Rajkot already had the will as well as the right, I would say, the solutions to bring this together. And I believe that the consortium of Allied Digital and BSNL and all have played a very key role into this. So let's take a step back and try to I want to understand like how this story actually began. Like, of course, the leadership wanted to go ahead with the Rajkot Smart City, but how we all came together and how this entire thing, transformed and went ahead with this. So, Samir sir, if you can shed some light on this.
Sure. Under Smart City mission, we had identified certain projects that we needed to implement with the help of the city, our forward-thinking leadership. So, to implement this projects, as per the guidelines of the Government of India, we floated tenders for that and invited bids and solutions. I'm happy to say that consortium led by BSNL, of which Allied Digital was also a consortium partner, gave their solutions, which were impressive. They were quite innovative. They were, we can say that, understanding the local problems and finding out the solutions in the way that people can get a positive benefit of it. So they were selected on the basis of the merit, and hence journey began.
Interesting. Right, sir.
So I agreed with the Dhaduk sir, because we have at that time we have evaluated several bidders for our tailor-made solutions for our project. So I agree with sir that at that time we have finalized to mitigate our local problems.
Yes.
For that we have choose the Allied Digital to give an exact solution for that. So
Amazing.
Basically, we were very happy that we are a part of a unique proposition for the Rajkot Smart City initiative. That is basically, I would again like to stress on the smart hawking solution only. The thing is, like, it was totally new. Nowhere in India this has got implemented, and we definitely were happy that we would go through the challenges because it's an AI-driven solution. So a lot of machine learning and training to cameras and a lot of things needed to be done at the back end. And we truly enjoyed the different kinds of hawkers, cards and all those things, and feeding it into the system. And within 2-3 months, I think Rajkot Smart City Development Corporation could get the benefit of this, AI implementation that we did. Secondly, we also were a part of data center, implementation, or what you can say as build of data center. Specifically for this project, we are an IT company which is around 41 years old now, and we had good team who would implement this, optimize it to the best requirement of the solution. And yes, we have additional capabilities also which can be utilized in future if Rajkot required it. So that's what I can say is the cutting edge and cost effective solution that we give to Rajkot for data center build up.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's right. Because I was closely involved with the project implementation and all that. So we could say that we are often implementing this tech in the city are facing a lot of bureaucratic issues and bureaucratic hurdles over it. But here the support of Dhaduk sir and Ravi bhai was tremendous, and their team are very supportive and decisive. So we couldn't feel that we are facing any hurdles regarding these bureaucratic hurdles and all that. So I think Light Digital was chosen because of the integrated approach, because we are we could handle the software, networking and hardware networking part and hardware part. So all is end-to-end solution we have given in the Rajkot Smart City.
Interesting. So it sounds like a very great synergy, right? Right from Rajkot Smart City's leaders' vision to Allied Digital and all the consortium partners' expertise, everything coming together. And I'm sure Mr. Samir and Mr. Ravi will be feeling very good knowing that they have such amazing partners to work along with.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely. I would like to say that all of our consortium partners, including Allied Digital, did a tremendous job. They work like a team. Whenever there are any hiccups, all the teams of the consortium partner work together to find out the solution.
Yes.
And we are happy that we had such a fantastic team working together in synchronicity. We'll go to the details later on.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
So I echo that the success of this project owes a lot to ADSL expertise and dedication of their team and working with us. Like I felt that we have satisfied with solution that you provide. So yeah.
So yeah, totally high praise there, and of course, everyone deserves the clapping for this amazing work that you guys have done. So we have understood the why, like why we moved towards the Rajkot Smart City project. We also understood somewhere the how, like how everything has come together. I want now to pan out a bit and try to understand from a global standpoint. Because see, smart city is not just a Rajkot phenomenon or just an Indian phenomenon. Everywhere across the globe it's happening. Every single city wants to become a smart city. So I want to understand where Rajkot is right now compared to the global levels. Are we going beyond certain levels, or currently we are comparable to certain mega cities, or we are catching up to something like that? So just want to understand, like, what's your take on this, Raghuvir?
I'll take that, yes. See, in the global context, I will say Rajkot is punching above its weight, So what is the meaning of this? Like you've seen cities in South Asia, like, Seoul, Singapore, then in Europe, you have Amsterdam, Barcelona. These people are already into smart city development, and their developments are such that it has benefited the citizens of those cities. Now Rajkot being a mega city, and not having that much of a fund, their vision for having this smart city is like a standout example, So basically, this is what is very important. And in my initial discussion, I also mentioned, because of their entrepreneurial buzz, they could gel easily. The people there also could gel easily, because it's something beneficial to them. That's what I feel. And of course, this AI-based hawking solution definitely has helped Rajkot to improve the living standards of Rajkot citizens. Yeah, that's what I can say. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And in terms of the catching up with the global trends, Rajkot Smart City has implemented a key building blocks that acts as a nerve of the city area. So Rajkot Smart City has implemented a integrated command and control center that acts as a nerve of the city. And also Rajkot has implemented many projects like intelligent transit management system, automatic traffic control system, then a fiber optic network across the city. So we can say that Rajkot has implemented many projects for that. So it is catching up with the global trends. Now, where Rajkot is catching up maybe on the scale, but the framework here is so much of agile and very much aligned with the global kind of practices. And as per study, we also know that 60% of the investment are directly giving to the concentrated in Asia and Europe, where our cities is part of that. So Indian smart cities like Rajkot are part of that wave, and Rajkot has a fast growth, is an example of that it matching up with the global standards.
Now, I would like to add to that. We did look up at some other Indian cities for inspiration, like big cities across India like Pune, Ahmedabad, Surat, what they were doing under the Smart Cities mission. We also looked abroad at some cities like Singapore, how they manage their traffic. we can say like Barcelona, no, sorry, Amsterdam, how they manage European cities. In fact, European cities, how they manage the public spaces. We can say that, as you know, each city has its own context. The particular solution for international city cannot fit into the Rajkot.
Correct.
So, but these global standards can be used to set the benchmark.
Yes.
So, this was the purpose why we studied different projects of different cities where they were successfully.
Okay.
Correct.
And accordingly, that we designed our solution that were, we can say that they were practical solutions that can be implemented in day-to-day life of the citizen. And that was our approach, and I think we were quite successful in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we can have other cities telling, "Bhai, yaar, ये सब आपने कैसे किया?"
Yeah. So a Rajkot model is what other cities should go for inspiration. Yeah. So first we got inspired from others,
Yeah.
and now we are becoming an inspiration for
Yes.
others. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with the Dhaduk sir as he said that because Rajkot is now getting recognized for our tailor-made solutions for that. And additionally, I want to say one thing only, that we have received a national e-governance award for twice, like smart AI-based hawking solutions and adaptive traffic control system.
Wow.
So yeah, I just no more word to say that we have received an award 2 times for that AI-based hawking solutions.
I think they deserve a clap for this.
Of course, well done, really well done. And it's actually great to hear, and you are absolutely right that giant cities like Singapore, Amsterdam have been doing this for years, and they have lot of financial capital for making this happen. But for a medium-sized city such as Rajkot, to set up global benchmarks as well as try to focus on local problems and try to solve it, as well as by that prepare for the future. So keeping a modular design but also solving the current challenges, it has been like amazing, really. And the award is of course very, very well deserved. I also note that the global smart city market is actually very, very huge.
Yes.
And it's projected to exceed $1.5 trillion by 2030. So Rajkot is already a part of a global movement, and there is a lots and lots of opportunity to share and learn between cities. That is what I feel.
See, Romil, innovation travels fast. So basically, if you look at Barcelona's smart parking solutions and New York's open data initiatives, so these are things which they have implemented successfully. Similarly, with these new innovations that we have done for Rajkot, we are also mentioning to other smart cities like, hey, look here, we have done this for Rajkot, it may help you too.
Correct.
So that is what we are, it's like a case study for us for different smart city projects. Yeah.
Pioneer projects like
Yes, yes.
True.
Yeah, so, and personally, as someone working in tech, it is rewarding to see Rajkot now mentioning in the Smart City Forum. Then now we can say, well, that Rajkot has not be as famous as the other cities, but it is catching up with the cutting edge technologies. So now that's a win, not for the just for the Rajkot, but all of us who are connected with the smart city projects.
Interesting. So Rajkot's innovation isn't limited to just global megacities. It can blossom anywhere where there is a will and where there is a vision. So I can also say that because of Rajkot, which is a medium-sized city, which has been able to do this, too many small towns and somewhere even villages will start taking inspiration that there are certain local problems that maybe we can solve it because of the Rajkot model, and also of course mega cities. And I've been hearing about this smart illegal hawking system multiple times by all 4 of you, as well as Ravi sir, as you mentioned, like you have received awards for that as well. So now let's do a deep dive. I want to understand what all projects were actually implemented as part of the Rajkot Smart City. And let's start with this AI-based illegal hawking system. Chintan, if you can just shed some light on this.
Yeah, so sure, Romil, because I was closely involved with this project, starting from the implementation and the to the go live.
Yeah.
So we have implemented the smart illegal hawking prevention system, and it's a AI-based algorithm which can detect the illegal hawking at the hawker's zone, and it can directly send an alert message to the encroachment department.
Okay.
So what we are doing in the Rajkot Smart City project, that we have identified 25 hawkers zone where this illegal hawking activities, which means it act as a directly impacting the publics, and the other road blockages will be there and other things. So we have implemented this system over the 25 hawker zone across the city, and we have installed the 50 AI enabled cameras. So what this camera is doing, it captures the stream from the illegal zones, and it directly forwarded to the command and control center, where our AI based algorithm detect this illegal hawking, and it is directly sending the alerts to the encroachment department officers.
Okay.
We have also developed a web and mobile application in which this type of alerts are being transferred with the help of snapshot.
Okay.
So the encroachment department officer can directly see the images and also direct their team to rush to the spot, and almost immediately they are vacant the zones.
Okay, interesting.
So that's why this system is very helpful for the Rajkot Municipal Corporation.
Interesting. So, till I'm able to understand this, so there were 25 areas which were declared as illegal hawker zones, and there are certain boundaries which have been kept. So, if a hawker crosses that boundary, then an alert is sent.
Alert,
but if
yes.
they're within the boundary, it's okay.
It's okay, correct.
Okay, so we are somewhere also taking care of the livelihood. We are not, we are not
So,
trying to harass them in
harass
some
them.
way,
Correct.
but somewhere also trying to maintain the public discipline and the traffic management and all.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, to add to that, basically, it's just not real-time alerts. That is, it is there, but then the data accumulation in the system also gives us good enough analysis which can help to do some sort of a prevention activity, in future. Like for example, you rightly mentioned there are 25 hawker zones, and if they are in that zone, nothing will happen. But if they are out of that zone, then the alert will go.
Understood.
But then this analysis, what I am talking about, is something where they can understand whether lot of deviations or encroachments are happening in that particular area. Then they can take some action on that by way of expanding that hawker zone. It can happen so that these things are lessened, the deviations are lessened. Also they can think of having more monitoring in those areas where there is a lot of frequency of deviation. So all these things can definitely help, because there is a lot of reports, heat maps and all those are generated in the system, and it's like you can analyze that. Secondly, as you rightly mentioned, we are not here to it's sort of a balance enforcement with empathy. We don't want them to not go through their livelihood. We are only saying, RSCDL is only telling them that, boss, see, there is an area for you, please be within that area, and please earn your livelihood. So it's a good implementation, and I think they have been successfully enforcing that in their system. So it is
a tech solution with lots of empathy.
yes.
Now let me jump in with the impact.
Yeah.
Because impact is, we can say it is impressive. We have seen 60% reduction in illegal hawking in that particular monitored area.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
Too great.
So what is the impact? That resulted into clear pathways, no clogginess on the footpaths. People can walk around on the footpaths. No, we can say, conflicts arising due to illegal parking or of the carts or etc. One thing is that it is even beneficial to the hawkers that do hawking in that permitted legal hawking zone.
Correct.
Because other areas outside get cleared, people get constant people move into the particular zone for the vending, and it gives business to the hawkers who are doing business in that particular designated zone. So it's better when the things are in order.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now this solution has, as Ravi earlier said, that won the National E-Governance Award, and so we can say that this solution is an award winner solution.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And in Gujarati we can say that it is a collar uncha rakhwa jevi.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Ravi sir.
So yes, I want to say that Rajkot Smart City had to take a good decision to improve a solution for a smart illegal hawking system. And I want to give to credit to our consortium partner like Allied Digital has made a tremendous solutions to mitigate our problems and requirements. So that, and more on that, I would like to say one thing that we have installed a smart AI based camera through these solutions. So we no need to go else need to go to field to check that the system is working well or not, because we are monitoring through our ICCC command and control center, and we are reducing the manpower to field that because our manpowers are too much engaged in all of that tasks that assigned by our seniors. So each and every time we can't go there and to reduce the traffic and to reduce the traffic management systems. So it helps a lot to that we can reduce these things to adapt to these hawking solutions. So,
Interesting is blowing my mind away that there was a reduction of up to 60% in the illegal hawking,
yes.
and that too ensuring empathy and somewhere also boosting their economy, because now there are certain spaces only where they can hawk, and of course there are citizens who would like to go over there as well to shop and eat food and etc. But somewhere it's also boosting them because they are now in certain designated zones, and that is helping them as well as ensuring the city is safe, public safety is maintained, traffic management is there. So amazing job there, and somewhere it's a very, as you also correctly mentioned, it's a very good blend of AI with human touch.
yes.
Correct.
So the technology, as usual, currently it's trending that AI is like a double-edged sword. It can also become your enemy. I believe that Rajkot has implemented AI and all the tech with lots and lots of empathy. We have not become harsh in any ways, and that shows the clear vision of the leadership as well the empathetic nature of the leadership, where we want to manage things but ensure that it's done empathetically.
Yes.
So amazing job there, and of course the awards that you have won is tremendous. Like I just came to know 2 awards. It's like speaks volumes about what you guys have been able to achieve. Now another critical piece of the Rajkot Smart City which has been heard about a lot is basically the data center infrastructure, and I would like to know what it is all about. So Ravi sir, if you can just please shed some light on that.
Yeah, so first of all, I would like to again, congratulate to your ADSL team, consortium partner, they have just placed another solutions of data center installation part of our Rajkot Smart City project. So I would like to say that, initially we have challenges to integrate all this platform to our data center, our e-governance applications, traffic signals, CCTV cameras, cyber securities, disaster recovery. So ultimately, what I said that data center is a brain and heart of our IT infrastructure.
Correct. Yeah.
So ADSL has done more on that we have installed our smart racks through our DC projects component. Like we have if you want to add or if you want to upgrade the device like storage, servers, we can add easily through that component. So it's a smart you can say it's a smart rack.
So it's a modular approach. That
Yes,
you can take.
only we can do a modular approach for that,
wow.
and it's so. Additionally, with that, I would like to say that a data center is a key part of the project. because we
have
can't
a-
afford downtime at of any system or any applications to
Yeah,
that people are people are using our applications and doing the filling the forms of online and all these things together. So I would like to again thank that ADSL had done a good job to install our data center component as per our requirement of project.
Okay, also Ravi sir, I think you were mentioning when you just arrived about the redundancy of
Yes.
the data center. Can you shed some light on that?
Yeah, redundancy in terms of, we have integrated the solutions like in a single platform. So I would like to say that for each and every component or each and every applications or each and every milestone, we have installed a uniform platform for that. So for that, for an redundancy, we have installed another data center of SAT at the Faridabad location.
Okay.
So when we, when we are facing any kind of disasters or any kind of emergency, then we can run all of the operations through our Faridabad data center.
Okay, wow.
So it's an exit replica of our Rajkot data centers.
Interesting.
So I will add a little bit on this data center architecture, because we have designed this future ready architecture. Because data center, we have designed the data center to be scalable, because we have plenty of rooms to add servers, storages, and high bandwidth connectivity for the transferring the more data. And we have a modular setup, like without disrupting of ongoing services, we can handle those. We can handle those the transformations. So it's not we have not just designed the data center for the presence, but for the next decade of the Rajkot's growth.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's just not hardware. We have implemented virtualization as well as cloud readiness also. In case if Rajkot wants to go in future completely on cloud, that is ready now. But before I go forward, I just want to thank the technical team, which actually is the backbone to make sure that everything is, as per the requirement of RSCDL. So the team is from Mumbai.
Wow.
And they are server storage experts, network experts, and many people helped us in implementing this. So, the credit should go to them also for data center application and making sure that, it is abiding with their, requirement. In fact, I would say that RSCDL has also appreciated their efforts in writing to us, in a letterhead
That shows such
yes,
a good job they have done.
Yes, so we have to be also thankful to them, because this is also
yes.
their part of the activity. And I would say that Rajkot data center and ICCC has become a role model for other cities also in Gujarat. And I can say that because during the COVID times, although the project started in 2019 and COVID came later, I think RSCDL could utilize this quick response systems from our systems, and I think the fatality rates were also very less compared to other cities of Gujarat. So that is what I can say is how we have designed and developed our data center.
Yeah, we were glad that we had infrastructure in place. I want to highlight something that data center is not just an isolated thing. It is directly impacting the lives of the citizen. Say for our e-governance services, they are running on these servers. Now with implementation of upgraded technologies on data center, people can now experience these e-governance services in a faster and a safer way. Now, setting up of a data center is not just an computer or a IT thing, because it involves lots of civil work, it involves lots of electrical work, air conditioning, softwares, hardwares, interlinking, and then transfer of this data, application softwares on the servers, and etc. It's a integrated thing, and it has been done end to end with great precision.
Amazing. So I believe it's a very great synergy, as I mentioned earlier as well, between the vision of the Rajkot Smart City leaders as well as the consortium partner. Of course, Align Digital is a part of the consortium. So I believe that it's not just about the flashy smart apps. You know, it's a lot of things that citizens usually don't see, but their impact is seen. Like, for example, the illegal smart hawking system, the data center is not visible to the public, but its impact is seen on the day-to-day life, and it shows the foresight that the leaders had. So we have covered two signature projects, the AI-based illegal hawking system, and then we have the data center. And I was also told that the other initiatives as part of the Rajkot Smart Cities were programs such as city-wide CCTV surveillance, smart traffic lights, public Wi-Fi, and etc. We might not go very much deep into it, but that shows that it wasn't just these two things. It was a very, very comprehensive program.
Yeah, so like I said earlier that we have a total number of 13 to 14 number of projects as done by RSCDL. So we have discussed about these signature projects like smart hooking and a data center part. So apart from that, we have also done geographical integration system, integrated transit management system, adaptive traffic control systems. And we have also, I want to say that we have won the national award for the ATCS solutions.
How many awards have you won actually? 2 years of college, now there's a third one.
The list is long and
So there is a e-governance award, is a combined award of ATCS and hockey.
And hockey.
Oh,
yes.
wow. Okay, got it. So total 3 awards. There.
Total
So
3 awards.
3 national awards. Yes.
Wow.
Pretty
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in addition to that, we have done city surveillance project to help to reduce the crime, to reduce to give the traffic enforcement challan to the peoples, that for better traffic management system, like IoT sensors. We have installed the 20 numbers of IoT sensors in the cities to monitor the actually air quality index of the city, rainfall, how much rainfall in the city. And in addition to that, we also done optical fiber network laying activity in Rajkot. So we have connected all our government offices through our internal fiber network.
Oh, wow.
So I would like to say that we have done the active networks and passive network, both are in due to Rajkot Smart City.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
one mission and multiple challenges were solved, and
Yes.
at a future-ready solution was created. Because
Yes,
of this.
exactly.
now the beauty is that all these systems are interlinked.
Yeah.
Suppose an incident is spotted on the camera, that alert is sent to ICCC. ICCC can remotely adjust the signals, traffic signals over there, to reduce the congestion taking place because of this incident.
Okay.
They can use the public announcement system from ICCC to guide the people at the place of the incident. All these things run concurrently, and there is a backend data center which supports all these applications. So all these things are highly complicated and intricate things that are interlinked.
Wow. Okay. So now I'm actually getting excited because there is one surprise I'm going to reveal, and so I believe that's a very, very real and holistic transformation of Rajkot Smart City that has been that the leadership has taken upon, which touches transformation, transportation, safety, governance, and more. Now, before we go ahead into more serious talks, let's take a break from the serious talks and let's do a small rapid fire. Are you guys up for it?
Yes.
See the excitement, ladies and gentlemen, around the rapid fire. Okay, I'll set the rules. I'll give you one question, and all 4 of you have to answer it, and that should come within a fraction of seconds. No thinking around on it. Okay, all fine with the rules?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with the first question. So, if you had to describe Rajkot Smart City in just one word, what would that be?
It is transformational.
Empowering.
Innovation.
Collaboration.
Amazing. So I think we don't need this podcast because this 4 words itself are enough to describe Rajkot Smart City. Okay, going ahead for the next one, and I'm sure Ravi sir will like this question. The foodie that he is. So, what's your favorite local food that you enjoy too much in Rajkot?
For me, it's khichdi and kadhi.
The typical Rajkot.
Typical Rajkot Kathiawadi food.
Interesting.
As you said, I am in sweet tooth, so I would say peda, Rajkot local
Rajkot's
peda.
peda.
Yes.
For me, as I mentioned earlier, fafda and jalebi for breakfast.
Wow.
Being a Goan, you are actually becoming like a Gujarati now.
And I will go for the complete Gujarati thali, which we had at the Grand Thakar, which is the most famous restaurant in Rajkot.
Yeah.
Interesting. I hope they have given you some commission for So, okay, let's go ahead. And I'm actually very much hungry now. So, let's go ahead for the question 3. Which global smart city outside of India that you take for inspiration? Samir sir.
For me, it's Singapore because they are using the data in a remarkable way.
Interesting.
I would say Barcelona for the smart parking and urban innovations.
For me, it's Amsterdam because of their focus on sustainability and biking.
And for me, it's a Seoul because it's ultra connected and they are using the world class traffic signals.
Interesting. Okay, we will go for the last question, and I would like to know what is this one specific tech or a gadget that you cannot live without it. I'll answer that first. Okay, I cannot live without ChatGPT. I'm very much clear on that. So now let's listen.
For
from
me, it's
Samir.
my smartphone because the host of the activities that I perform day to day are, becoming possible because of smartphone only.
Interesting.
My laptop with the good internet connections, because half of my day is covering to see the dashboard and to coordinate with the projects teams and also get a
Also, you can search for new food restaurants.
Yes, you're right.
That's the main reason.
See, now many AI tools have come up. So basically, for presentations, for reports, I would like to have that
Yes.
Excel AI, then Julius, and many other tools. So those are my requirements.
Interesting.
And I will be very specific that my noise cancellation headphones, because of it can focusing me to the work, and also I can relax by the some kind of musics.
Interesting. Okay, this was just one activity. Okay, gentlemen. Now we are also going to have one more activity. It's a bit serious activity. So we have talked about why, how, and even done a deep dive into the various sub-projects that are part of Rajkot Smart City. But I also understand that the leadership has done it from a futuristic point of view as well. Hence, the modular approach has been taken. So now let's do a small activity. I want all 4 of you to grab your pen and write down the future of Rajkot Smart City. We will take a break of a minute or something like that.
Okay.
So let's write it down and then we discuss upon the future of the Rajkot Smart City. Okay? Please go ahead. Okay, so gentlemen, I think that you guys are ready with whatever you have written for the future of Rajkot Smart City. Yeah?
Yes,
let's
definitely.
start first of all with Samir sir, the Director of IT at Rajkot Smart City. What the future of Rajkot Smart City is all about. Please sir, tell us what you have written.
The impact of these smart city projects that we have implemented is profound. Internally, the way the city administration work has changed. We are now more data driven and proactive. Externally, the citizens feel the difference. Safer streets, better traffic flow, and more organized public spaces. If you walk through some of the busy areas now, you will notice chaos has reduced. There is an enhanced sense of security with the surveillance in place. Services are more accessible. People can get information or help faster than before. We have essentially improved the quality of life in measurable ways. We have made the digital backbone. We have the experience of implementing projects and importantly, we have the citizen support because they have seen the benefits. My forward looking take is Rajkot will keep on innovating. Maybe next we will dive into some more AI based projects with the infrastructure ready.
Very nice.
Interesting. Ravi sir.
So yeah, I concurred with the Dhaduk sir and totally agree with them that one big impact is centralized, efficient governance. So we can coordinate across the internal departments, teams to for the ICCC data integration. So that means that faster response times to any issue, be it a flood of an accident or even managing big events. We can do through our ICCC data centers itself. And one more thing is that during the any kind of emergencies, flood or any kind of disaster happens, then we can coordinate easily through our citizens, our internal departments, and manage it very well. So I would like to say that I want to see the Rajkot is one of the most livable cities in the India.
Got it. Interesting. Raghuvir.
Yeah, so from the perspective of a tech solution provider, the impact we see is how technology and governance are now working hand in hand. So in Rajkot, it's not often that tech projects integrate so well with daily workings of a city. Rajkot has shown that even challenges which seemed to be unsolvable can be addressed with creativity. For example, like illegal hawking. Who would have thought a few years back that an AI camera network would tackle that? But it did. The success here is encouraging other cities to be bolder in adapting tech. As someone involved, I find that extremely satisfying. Looking ahead, I think Rajkot will continue to innovate, as Samir sir has mentioned, maybe to the next level of Smart City 2.0 features, perhaps for predictive analysis, because we have a lot of data available, so you can do a lot of predictive analysis like predicting traffic jams before they happen or analyzing CCTV feeds to anticipate and prevent incidents. So Allied Digital definitely sees Rajkot as a continuing partner. As new needs arise, we hope to bring in new innovations. Globally, I see Rajkot making its mark. Who knows, maybe it will collaborate with other smart cities abroad too. Share data or solutions. The forward-looking statement from my side, the journey doesn't end here. It's a continuous evolution. Today it's smart hawking and data centers. Tomorrow maybe it's smart waste management with AI or autonomous drones for surveillance. The technology is there and Rajkot has shown its willingness to embrace it for the good of its citizens.
Chintan, what's your take?
Okay, so to me, the biggest impact is that Rajkot is already has a future-proof itself. Why I mention about the future-proof? Because Rajkot has already a command center, a data center, and a culture of using the data for decisions. I also think this project have a social impact. Why? Because street vendors now are more aware about the rules and work within the designated zones because of our smart hawking projects. And citizens trust that if they report something, it can be acted immediately by the municipal governance officials. And the city officials have updated their skills. So now, for the future, I am excited Rajkot can build on this base to introduce new things like smart city dashboards for citizens and the cashless systems for the municipal services. The tech world is moving very fast because 5 years ago, who can imagine about the AI hawker solutions? And now, after 5 years, who knows about the autonomous electric buses and smart grid for electricity? So Rajkot is now in a position to try those out. And I'm personally eager to keep contributing to whatever comes next year.
Interesting. Those are actually very, very inspiring visions by all four of you. And I'm actually very glad and hopeful that these visions come to realization. Because the way you mentioned, and I am pretty sure about this is going to happen. because this is what I believe Rajkotian mindset is all about. We are rooted with our culture, tradition and everything, but we are also open to embrace technology, and we are open to embrace technology with lots of creativity. Like right from converting the motorcycle into a chakro till all the way till having this AI based surveillance systems and AI based illegal hawking system, that too with lots and lots of empathy. So that's really good, and this journey of transformation will continue. And Rajkot right now, I believe, is already on the global smart city map. And there are lots and lots of cities and towns and mega cities who are going to take inspiration from this city, that is for sure.
Yes,
And of course, kudos goes to the visionary leadership of the Rajkot Smart City team and the tech support that Allied Digital has provided by being a part of the consortium. So I would like to say that leadership is not about just being the best, but how you're making everyone else the best. So somewhere I believe that the four people that I'm sitting and talking to right now, I feel that the leaders that you have made Rajkot such an amazing city, because somewhere you believe that I want that my citizens should live a better life, and hence you are working very hard behind this. So before we sign off, I want to thank each and every of my panel guests. Thank you so much, Mr. Samir sir, for giving us the city's perspective and that passion that you have to improve the livelihood of each and every Rajkotian. Then we have Mr. Ravi Parmar for breaking down the technicalities as well as the governance impacts in such an accessible way, also sharing about your foodie vibe. So thank you for that. Of course, now we know that we have to host you very next time. And Mr. Raghuvir Kamat and Mr. Chintan Soni from Allied Digital for taking us behind the scenes, like what all actually happened in the Rajkot Smart City and how Allied Digital has collaborated for this particular project.
It is a pleasure to be on this show, Romil. You are a wonderful host.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks to Romil and your entire team and ADSL team to round table talks for that.
Amazing.
I really loved it, and thanks to Samir sir and Ravi sir to have come here and joined us for this teletalk, and can't appreciate more. Thanks everybody.
Yeah, I mean, all have already spoken about the things, but great job, Tech Talk teams and the Romil, and kudos to all the teams.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much everyone, especially ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in for this Tech Talks Roundtable. It's been a pleasure that you all have been together, and of course the audience for listening us for this long. Of course it can be boring sometimes, but yes, we have tried to keep it very, very entertaining, edutaining as well. So I'm sure our listeners have learned a lot about the smart cities, especially the Rajkot Smart City, the vibe behind Rajkot, the mentality of Rajkotians, and the spirit of Rajkotian to keep on growing, embracing lots and lots of new technologies, but being rooted in their tradition and culture. So thank you so much for tuning in, and in Gujarati I would like to say Avjo, fari marsu Tech Talks Roundtable upar. Thank you so much.
Avjo, thank you.
Avjo.
Thank you.